Hey, it's Mika again, and today I want to talk to you about how you can stop smoking weed. I was smoking weed for 3 years straight, since I was 16 all the way up to now, and for the past week I haven't been smoking, and I couldn't clarify that by myself. I wish I would have known this information back when I was 16 years old, because I would have changed a lot. I wouldn't be in the position I am in life right now if I knew this information I'm about to tell you. So, we have to start from trauma. So at first, regular people are gonna smoke weed just for fun, just to hang out with their friends. It's like a social drug, right? And then there's these like certain the 1% that don't use it for social, that don't use it just to have fun. They use it for like recreational, like medical purposes, like not recreational but medical. For me, I let weed wrap my mind around the fact that it was so good for me. Like I was going through depression, so I attached that to weed. Okay, so every time I felt this aggression or I felt aggravated or whatever, I would I would suppress that feeling with a joint or a blunt or a bowl, and that was the first thing that I didn't notice I was doing. The second was I was letting all my pain, all the frustration that I'm supposed to be feeling on everyday life just build up because I'm not facing my problems. I'm just masking it with weed. All right. I don't have to worry about next month's rent. I'm just gonna smoke this $10 away, and then it just builds up and builds up and builds up, and then you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper into the hole, and you're not noticing what you're doing. And that's what I was doing. I was throwing my life away. And you don't need crack, you don't need heroin, you don't need methamphetamines, you don't need none of that shit to throw your life away. You just need a bad mindset. And me with weed was a bad mindset. I couldn't stand myself. I was my worst enemy. I knew people didn't like me because I was so blunt and stuff, but I didn't like myself, and that was my main problem too. Because I knew I was supposed to be in a different position. My friends were influenced by negative things that they saw positive through their eyes, and I surrounded myself by them because I smoked with them, and I knew deep down inside that I'm not this person, that I'm not, I'm not a bad person, and like sometimes I would just sit there, watch everybody do what they do, and just think to myself like I'm smarter than this, I'm better than this. I need to surround myself with better people. And that pain, that frustration, and everything, I just smoked it away. I was just allowing myself to be in that position. I couldn't deal with the feeling, but now I can. And I made a previous video about how mushrooms cured my depression and everything. It opened my mind to, and it did. And it's crazy, and I don't understand it. And I'm so glad. I'm so happy I can talk now. You would have heard my voice if it wasn't for that. Like I was lost. So stop trying to not face your emotions. Stop doing all of that. Like focus on the good in your life. Notice that you're young. Notice that anybody can change as long as you make the effort. I was watching motivational speeches on YouTube, and I watched the good ones like the TED Talks and everything. I love it. I love when positivity is around in your life. If you're not surrounded by positivity, then you're the source of positivity. If you want to be positive in your life, it's gonna have to start with you. If you want to change, you have to change within. And I noticed that I had to stop. You have to stop. If you want to be anything in this life, you have to stop right now and think, what does Mika want to be? Or what do you want to be? And if that's what you want, then why not go for it? You only get one shot at this life. One chance. I don't know what I was before this. I don't know if I'm ever going to exist after this. So, this right now, what I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, is what I'm going to go for. How I feel. Not how they feel, not what their opinion is about me. It's how I feel about me. What I feel like I can do and what I feel like I want to do. And if it's going to hurt me, then I won't do it. And I noticed that. Weed is not bad. I'm not saying that it's the worst thing ever, that it's not. Because at one point, it was helping me. But like any other drug, they can be abused. And I was abusing it. And abuse to yourself is bad. And that's what I changed. And I want everybody to change. Not for the better. Everybody should change for the better. I wish I could tell my friends this and they would actually listen to it. But they're so deep into their shit, they'll pop another pill or they'll drink another beer and they'll be like, nah, homie, like, you don't know what you're saying. Like, nah, like, I'm too deep in it. They think that they can't get out of the realm that they're in because they're so deep in it. Man, I was so deep in it, man. Believe me, you can change as long as your want is in the inside. As long as you want to on the inside, you can change. If you don't want to, you're not going to. But for those people that do want to change their life and who are addicted or who are struggling with depression or anything, and they want to make a difference, like they want their life to change, the only way that your life is going to change is by you. Not by anyone or anything. It starts with you. You have to get up. You have to say, fuck this shit. I'm going to change my life. And in 1 year from now, you just watch what I'm going to have. Just like me right now. I just said, fuck this shit. I'm just going to start YouTube. And I'm just going to pick up my damn camera and speak my mind. And that's what I'm doing. Change starts with you. And when you change, your surroundings will change. Your friends will change. You will change. I'm going to try to develop good habits now. Not focus on my old bad habits. And I'm going to start a new Mika. And I want you guys that listen to me to start a new you too. So we can go on this journey together and be successful together.